Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about some more transfer news, and we're going to be talking about Roony Bardghji. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that last name, but we're going to be talking about the Swedish winger. We're going to be talking about Ansu Fati, was the latest in regards to his move to Monaco. We're going to be talking about Frenkie de Jong, and as well, we are going to be talking about Andreas Christensen. What is the latest in regards to their transfer situation? But guys, before I get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. That way you guys can stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. And as well, the link to become a member is also posted down below. But as always, guys, make sure... Oh, I was about to say the freaking the outro and everything. But guys, let's get started with the video. I'm such a clown at times. But guys, getting back into the video and everything. Let me talk about Roony Bardghji, however you pronounce that. I'm just gonna call him Roony, because Barcelona, they've actually accelerated this transfer, and actually it's developed really fast. We recently just talked about him on the channel, and we are apparently going to be receiving the "Here We Go" from Fabrizio Romano relatively soon. Fabrizio Romano is reporting that Barcelona and FC Copenhagen have planned to get the deal signed from next week, the first week of July. Details of the move would be €2 million transfer fee plus add-ons and a sell-on clause. Roughly 15% of any future sale would be going to FC Copenhagen. Barcelona, they see Roony as a talent for the future. They want him somewhere between the B team and the first team. Now, I think he's an exciting talent. I think, his highlights have been absolutely fantastic, but to be this quick and to sign him this relatively fast, Barcelona must have a lot of faith in the player, especially looking at how he's going to be reaching, his final year of his contract. Rather than getting him as a free agent, Barcelona, they would rather pay that €2 million and basically, secure the signing. That's something, that is, telling. It seems that Barcelona have a lot of faith in the youngster, and he will be traveling with Barcelona for the Asian tour. He will be, training with the first team. He's going to be under Hansi Flick. He's going to be, Hansi Flick is going to be taking a good look at him, and let's see what we can do. It's an exciting rumor. It's accelerating really quickly. Let's see what he can give to the team. It's really exciting. It's an exciting transfer. Let's see how it develops. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. What do you guys make of Roony? But moving from one winger to another, we have to talk about Ansu Fati, guys, because the latest in regards to Ansu Fati is that his medicals for Monaco, they are planned for this week. Monaco and Barcelona, they are expected to complete all details on the loan with a buy option, and the "Here We Go" is expected very soon. Now, one of the things I do want some clarification is on how is the payment of his wages going to be structured, because that is the biggest deterrent and obstacle. Because Ansu Fati, guys, as we all know, he is not on low wages. He is on very high wages. Monaco, I don't think they'd be willing to take on, the brunt of it, but we're going to have to see. I think if Monaco, they are able to take a significant portion of his wages, the Barcelona are going to have a lot more space to maneuver in this transfer window. The FFP space, alleviated would be absolutely fantastic. And, I'm all in favor of this move for Ansu Fati. We've talked about it before on the channel, but Ansu Fati, he needs minutes. He needs regular playing time to feel like a footballer again, not only for, helping Barcelona financially and everything, but, Ansu Fati, you're just riding there on the bench. You just had the season where you've basically 3 games, the totality of 180 minutes, something like that. It's not a lot of football. And when you're 23 years of age, you want to be playing consistently. And, hopefully this deal is wrapped up this week. And Ansu Fati will be headed to Monaco. And I will be making sure to keep you guys updated. And now, moving on. Let me talking about Frenkie de Jong, because Frenkie de Jong is sort of the opposite of that of Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati is going to be leaving the club. Frenkie de Jong, he's going to be renewing with Barcelona. He will be modifying that contract. You know, those wages are not going to be the same. He's going to be on a lower salary, which is absolutely fantastic. And this renewal, by extending Frenkie de Jong, this would generate a lot of room for FFP, which is absolutely fantastic. And Barcelona, they want to finalize his renewal by the end of this week. This is really, really positive. We want to be making sure that we renew our key players. I was very critical of Frenkie de Jong. I sort of towards the midpoint of the season, his level was absolutely atrocious. And if Hansi Flick is able to replicate these performances from Frenkie de Jong, if he is able to have this continuity, and then you'd be willing to say, hey, you know, let's keep him. I still leave the door open for a potential big sale. You know, if a huge offer comes in for Frenkie, I would study the offer. But I'm all in favor of keeping Frenkie de Jong if Hansi Flick decides that he is a key player in the squad. And we've seen how much he has, given that trust to the Dutchman. He's been able to play really, really well. And him extending would be giving Barcelona some more room in the FFP space, allowing us to make, some potential more signings and everything. And the last piece of news I did want to discuss with you guys today is in regards to Andreas Christensen, because as you guys do know, he is the last in the pecking order for the center back position. Deco, he's sort of hinted at his departure, saying how, one of the center backs is going to have to leave. And we know that the other three, they are not, the other four, they're not going to be leaving. And so that leaves the door open for Andreas Christensen. And Barcelona, obviously, they would want to keep him, but, with his injury record, with this tough season that he's recently gone through, it's not off the table necessarily that he would be leaving the club. But this report from Ser is saying that Christensen, he wants to stay at Barcelona no matter what. He has 1 year left on his contract and he intends to fulfill it. He has rejected offers from Saudi Arabia, and I've been very clear about Andreas Christensen. I think he's been super, super reliable every single time he's been called upon. I think letting him leave would be a big mistake. If you have a player like Andreas Christensen who doesn't make mistakes, who, whenever he's out there is reliable, then that's a very valuable player in the squad. One thing is him being out there, and the other thing is his injury record, because, he hasn't been able to play a lot of football this season, and it's completely understandable. But then again, I don't think 4 center backs with Inigo, who's 34, Pau Garcia, who's 18, Ron Raujo, who has the bozo gene, and Eric Garcia, I don't think that's, the most brilliant center back options that you do have. And so I think having Andreas Christensen there gives me some extra security. But what do you guys make of this whole situation? Do you guys think Andreas Christensen, he should be accepting those offers from abroad and leaving Barcelona? Or are you guys in agreement with him that he should be making an effort to stay at the club and become an important player for Hansi Flick, gain that trust and finish his contract? Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Alegría, el estilo a lo que más quiero en la vida.